You look really big and yummy.
Does it look like I just woke up? Because this is what I look like when I just woke up, okay? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite thing about being on YouTube? I don't know. I think it's really cool when people put me in their intro.
Whoa! I'm about to go get in the shower, so let's go do that.
Yes, it's going to be very historical and educational.
YouTube isn't reality. The response that I get on YouTube isn't reality.
How you make your money.
In the YouTube algorithm, the people are represented by three separate yet equally important groups: the one that creates, the one that views, and the one that just can't help but react. Under Title 17, I am a member of an elite squad, also known as the Special Viewers Unit. These are the stories.
What I put her through? She is so delusional. Maybe she wants me to tell everyone what she put me through. And all of my close family and friends. I'm not the only person Amber has done wrong. She's pushing me, you guys, and I am not in the mental headspace to deal with her. Like, I don't even want to waste a second of my time on her because she's not worth it, but she gave me and quite a few other people in my life trauma. I don't talk to Destiny much, but she offered to do a live. Amber talking about what I supposedly did to her. Maybe we should compare. Maybe I should come out with everything. Or maybe I should let nature take its course for a person like Amber. Whatever shall I do?
So I think it's time. Let's talk about weight loss surgery. So I finished my 12 sessions. I was approved by my therapist. I then was approved by my dietitian. And my next step was to meet with a surgeon to talk over everything that I've done and to set a surgery date. I would say it's been over a month where I have felt disconnected from weight loss surgery, like I wasn't ready. And there is a lot of personal reasons why I chose this decision. I have chosen to postpone weight loss surgery. I know there's a lot of people saying that I was not approved or I was like declined. That is not true. I emailed my dietitian. I felt really bad. I explained the situation I'm in, you know, the decision I made for myself. And I felt bad because my dietitian replied and thought it was something to do with their clinic. So she like gave me the number to call like the clinic's like head honcho, for the lack of a better word here, because she felt like maybe it was something they did. So, you know, if I wanted to tell them like my experience, like what they could fix and stuff like that. And I was like, no, it's something y'all did. You know, it's just a decision that I need for myself and made for myself. There's a lot of personal reasons that made me come up with this decision. I am not saying that weight loss surgery is never going to happen. I'm simply saying that it is postponed for now. My dietitian said that even though I have decided to postpone it, that I'm still their patient, that she will always be there for me. They will always be there for me, whatever help I need, whatever guidance I need. And I just appreciated that so much. I was very scared to let them know about my decision. Like even now I'm just like stumbling on my words because I feel so bad about the whole thing. Like I was putting in a lot of hard work trying to get this surgery, and I know that a lot of you wanted me to get it, but I realized like in my gut that there was a lot of things telling me not to do it. And for a minute there, I stopped thinking of myself and I was like thinking of everyone else and how badly everyone wants me to be a success story, and I get that. But going under for surgery is very scary at my size. And minus the other personal reasons why I've chosen not to have weight loss surgery right now, I think the reasons that I am displaying right now, I feel like that is enough, and I feel like I should be validated in the way that I feel. Hopefully my words will not be dismissed. I feel like that's definitely going to happen, but I finally feel better again. I feel like me again. I am able to see a bright future regardless. I have been putting work in regardless. Like you guys see that. Honestly, weirdly enough, I haven't ate this healthy in a very long time. Let's just say years. Like the way that I'm currently eating now, I haven't ate this healthy in years. And that is even after saying that I am not ready for weight loss surgery. So I just wanted everyone to hear that from my mouth. This literally had nothing to do with being declined for weight loss surgery or not approved, because it's actually the opposite, which is kind of mind-blowing that I'm the one who said, you know what, I don't know if I'm ready.
Hey guys, hey guys, hey, 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 hey guys, hey guys, hey, 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 hey.
How is the BBJ situation not theft by deception? What that vile creature did in order to get BBJ away from me is exactly the definition of theft by deception. Taking something that belongs to someone else by intentionally deceiving them. She literally made up the Amy Flowers story because she knew I said no to giving her the cat and then came to my home and had her brother literally enter my house. All of these lies can be easily proven and already were. I don't need the zombies to believe it, only the law. I know people are sick of hearing about this, but imagine how you would feel if you had a pet you loved and cared for since 2004 to learn that your stalker and enemy had her? Or that whom you thought you were rehoming her to was all a scam and a lie? Or that you have no idea where she is or what situation she is in? This has to be illegal, and I will not give up. I understand I rehomed her, but I was deceived into letting that psycho take her. If all else fails, perhaps at least a wellness check could be done. I'm asking for the help of my viewers. If you have any care for BBJ and can help in any way, please let me know. If any of you care for BBJ, demand to see her. Put your hate for me aside and think of the well-being of BBJ. Just because I had to rehome her doesn't mean I didn't love or care for her for all those years. If I didn't, I would have gotten rid of her long ago. I know you are all sick of hearing this, but I am sick and worried about her. If you are tired of me talking about something, just unsubscribe. No one should get to tell me how and when to deal with this issue. I am saying this publicly because maybe someone knows something. Also, if I was guilty of animal abuse or neglect, animal welfare would have removed them. Period. I hope the cops do something about this, and then I sincerely hope you burn in hell. Just because her nails became overgrown while I was in Kuwait doesn't mean I didn't love her. Criminal neglect is described as willfully harming your animal. And it also doesn't mean that she can illegally be taken from me. She counts as property, sure, but theft by deception applies to property. And you moron zombies can't say she's happy and healthy at 21. She's more than likely suffering, and you have no proof she's okay. None. And frankly, I don't give a damn who cares or not about this, because I care about BBJ. I don't care who else does or not. This is the moron who BBJ was supposed to go to. But again, all a con, which is illegal. This butthole lives in California. So unless BBJ was shipped there. A con.
Are you mad about beezer spray? Okay, I know. I've seen some comments, people. So I found out that somebody must have sent somebody the beezer spray. I'm not mad, but I will say that she's full of crap. And to me, it's just funny. Like, it's another level of obsession. Like, every single thing I have, she has to try to get something of it. She had to try to get the Jafar ring. Like, why? And yeah, my ring is in the other room. But she's obviously obtained this beezer spray for no other purpose than to try to defame more and more. Like, of course, she's already saying it smells, blah, blah, blah. It's not full to the brim. I mean, it's just all stupid things. And it's like, of course she's going to say it smells bad. Like, but you're forgetting, FFG, that I met you in person, so I know what you smell like. So anything that smells remotely nice is going to smell foreign to you. I don't blame you. You smell like an ashtray from like an old forgotten ashtray in an abandoned Motel 6. That's what you smell like. And you said I smell good, so you can't retract that now. Yeah, of course she said I smell. No, she said I didn't smell too bad. I remember that from her stream. Of course she's going to say that. Are you going to actually take the word of somebody whose sole purpose in life is to try to destroy my life? Seriously. We are working on making the merch of Foodie Beauty themed little mini sprays of different scents, Arabic scents. The beezer spray is rose vanilla scented with a bit of amber, so it smells a bit Arabic. But if you like Vera Wang, and who cares what color it is, it's pink, it's rose. Obviously it's going to be pink. What do you want it to be? If it was clear, they would say it looks like water. So there's no winning with these people, so they're totally not credible. It's just another indication of how stupidly effing obsessed she is. There will be worldwide shipping, but you guys will have to pay some shipping. So that's why we're trying to look into ways, because he just sells in Kuwait. And at the end of the day, like, at least, like, people will say it looks cheap. There's a reason for the plastic bottles. It's not uncommon for sprays to look like that here. And they're practical because a lot of people use sprays in mosques. And, you know, if they spill over or something, they don't break, you know. So it's also practical. You guys will get to smell all these things yourselves. But anyway, whoever bought that, thanks for supporting the business. And, you know, he's doing well enough that we can buy a new car and afford a nice new place and everything. And if the zombies are going to say, well, you bought those things with your own money, but then in the next sentence, their hive queen will say, they're broke. So which one is it? Am I broke, or am I buying my own things? If I'm broke, how am I affording a car and a nice new apartment and everything else? Take out every day, whatever. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, does it? Going traveling, all of these things that you never will get to do in your life. So anyway, or have the balls to even show yourself doing these things. Everything she does is only her word. There's no action at all. It's so ironic that she judges me for these things, but she doesn't even she's on a diet. She doesn't show anything. No weigh-in, no proof of anything. The beezer spray stinks. Okay, there's no proof of you even trying it. Broke compared to what I used to make. There was a small period of time where I made that much money, and who cares? I mean, I don't need that amount of money now. Obviously, making more money is nice, but it's not my sole focus in life, and nobody knows my financials. You're not my financial advisor. You're not my bank. You're not my doctor. So nobody lives here, you know what I mean? We do well for ourselves. Money is not everything, Tiffany, exactly. I think I have one more video talking about something I wanted to bring up, then a mukbang where I mentioned some things, and then I'm just going to try to focus on my life, you know? How did she spend Valentine's Day again? In Cornwall, where I was, hanging out with my ex-best friend. Like, you cannot tell me she's not obsessed. Now she has her grubby little sausage fingers on the beezer spray, and she thinks, I've seen all the comments like, rage incoming, rage incoming.
I'm smoking vape. It's a vape. I was thinking for merch, something nice like a nice little package, you know, like a see-through holster or some kind of bag, like maybe a gift bag or something from their company. And little individual, he has these little sampler size things, and whenever there's a new scent, he brings it home to try it, just for me to smell it. So I think that little individually themed, like there's one Beezer that will be there. Also, what else? I gotta think of like funny themed. Sell poop for merch. I bet you people would buy it. Do you think it was Allah that sent her the perfume? Oh, maybe. I don't know. Like, I really don't know. But that's a good theory, Tracy. That's actually like a really good theory.
I'll make a FFG perfume called what? Karma?
Karma.
Karma, and the scent will be mixed with khara and pee. Khara is me shit.
Yeah, I mean poop in Arabic. You can tell he doesn't like her. For me to drive legally, you would have to know my status here, and that's not something you're gonna know. Sorry. So my diet, actually, we did everything finalized today, but actually everything is gonna start Friday, and that the reason for that is actually because of Eid. Eid is like 3 days, and it's starting soon, so everybody's preparing for Eid and everything. And this diet plan is not just like frozen pre-made meals. Like it's not, it's freshly made. Like this dietitian, she's so nice, and she actually is going to tailor she has my preferences, my weight, my goals, and stuff like that. And so she's preparing something for, like, she tailors the plans to the people, so like her clients. So she's going to deliver it on Thursday evening, and then Friday I'll start with breakfast, lunch, dinner, and I'm gonna have salads and one dessert with that. So it's starting Friday for sure. I know I was hoping to start today, but honestly, Eid basically is like a time for feasting. It's like I think it's like pretty much called like sacrificial feast. So I know like vegans are not gonna want to hear this, but they like sacrifice a sheep or a lamb. I don't know. My goal weight is, I don't really, you know, I just want to start. It's not just about goal weight. I just want to, like, I don't know, for the travel, maybe 50 pounds would be nice. That would really help. I didn't watch Destiny's live streams. I don't like drama like this. I hate it. No diet today, no. Friday will be the official start date. And then, I mean, we're going to be having like a lot of, you know, feasting going on for the next few days. Oh, she brought me up. What did she say about me? I'm not really that kind of person. I mean, I defend myself, Carte, in drama, but that's the only time I get involved in drama. I don't I don't have you know, an ex-person in my life that I just go and out everything to. You know, like I got in the tiff with Shannon because of what she did to me. She made a reaction channel about me, called me a C-word, and outed my abusive situation. I confided in her. So to me, there's no friendship if you can't confide in somebody. So that's the only time I spoke out about her. You know, I didn't make a channel about her. I don't make a channel about anybody. This is a channel about me, which I'm very forever grateful, you know. She said she's not like me, that kind of person. Whatever. Well, Amberlyyn, I'm not like you either. So, but regardless of how I feel about her, like objectively, I still find that it's bad that Destiny's doing that. You know, I don't think that that's right to do. We're not like each other, Amberlyyn and I, yeah. I don't think she would, like, I don't say anything bad about her either. Like, I don't say anything bad about her. They're both in the wrong. Yeah, maybe. You know, hi, Ava. I just don't think that it's like anyone's business, their personal business when they were together. The only reason I never did that to, I never did that to Milan. I never did that to Pete. I never did that to anybody except for the chef shit, because he deserved it. Like, I was going through hell, and I had you guys as an outlet. That was it. Like, if you're going to abuse somebody, it's going to be outed, plain and simple. That's it. I don't like Shannon's foul mouth. Yeah, she's talks very, very bad, very poorly. And like I said, like you're so busy up FFG's butt, and worrying about what I'm doing with my life. Yet she literally had, and she said this herself publicly, she literally had to send her kid to foster care because she couldn't take care of her. So maybe then work on your mental health and getting your life together instead of trying to destroy mine. Like, it's insane to me. Does Salah know what his good Muslim wife did for? I wasn't a good Muslim wife back then, so it doesn't matter. But nice try as always. You miss Canada beezing? I know you guys miss it. I know. And sometimes I see like old vlogs of, you know, when I bought all those things at, where was it, Michael's? No, Winners. Remember the Halloween things, the Halloween tree? When I look back at some of the vlogs when I first moved into the villa, before I met the loser, and even when I was in the old apartment with the Milan, my place was always clean. You know, my dishes were done. Everything was, you know, and then my depression got worse and worse as I, you know, became addicted to harder drugs, got into all that abusive business. And then I just kind of, my depression got worse and worse and started neglecting myself more and everything around me, you know, the cleanliness of my home. Sometimes I miss like the before those days, but overall I feel in a better place now and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I'm so happy with Salah. Like, he's what I've been missing in life, in a partner. You know, he's like I don't know, he's just amazing. Box Mountain happened before. Box Mountain, yeah. Well, I guess I was starting to, you know, I'm not saying it was entirely, I'm not blaming my entire depressive episodes on that, but it definitely made it worse. And Box Mountain, yeah, those boxes were just like piling up. But other than the boxes and clutter, my house wasn't like dirty, you know? My house was getting to be a hoarder house. No. And the house was so big and the AC was always low, so I never smelled anything. But when I did see the poop, I would pick it up. I mean, come on. But yeah, sometimes I just didn't feel like tidying. Yeah, it could have been cleaner for sure. You know, I was going through a lot of problems and depression, and no, I'm not water fasting. Haven't you seen any of the videos of me doing mukbangs and stuffing my face? Serious question, would you ever consider letting a second wife join the family to help take on household responsibilities and bring the kids to the family? Honestly, I'm a monogamous person, and you know, it's also my culture, and I'm also a pretty jealous person. So I'd have to say no right now, but who knows in the future. Honestly, having someone do the housework is nice. No, I actually, other than the depression and everything, that just I feel like I can't do it sometimes. I actually don't mind it. I actually feel good about myself. I'm an adult. I need to take care of my household. You know what I mean? So, but there's sometimes, yeah, like unless I really can't do it, I force myself to do it. Even taking breaks, you know, doing one room, take a break, another room, take a break, whatever. So it's not like we have a huge house, but the apartment is bigger. But I like taking care of this place because I love it here, you know. My voice has that I'm tired and over it kind of. I'm really sleepy today. So, I also have some Cheesecake Factory today. I tried it in Toronto once. It wasn't that great. So I'm at the Cheesecake Factory and their fryer is down, so they have nothing fried, which means I can't have orange chicken, spring roll, cheeseburger, egg rolls, fried cheese, nothing. So I'm pretty mad. I'm gonna be trying some of these cheesecakes here. Pineapple upside down cheesecake! We have banana cream. So yeah, like I mentioned, their deep fryers were broken, so...
Thank God. Your picture all over the place in Canada. Any fryer, they're not gonna save it to you.
What? Fucking fat shamer? But we will see how this one fares out. And so I have here a Arnold Palmer Cheesecake Factory. Beep, 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 beep. For my meal, I got some fried cheese. This is an appetizer, actually. I love fried cheese. Like, a lot. Okay. 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 The chicken enchiladas. They look really big and yummy.
That's what she said.
And it comes with cilantro rice and beans. And mango key lime cheesecake. I will say Cheesecake Factory is way overpriced, in my opinion. It's crazy expensive. Okay, that's good. That's worth the money. Few things to talk about. It's Monday. You're like, where's your diet food? Everything is pushed to this week is Eid. Huge Muslim 3-day celebration. It's like a sacrifice feast celebration. Hajj happens during this time, which is like a pilgrimage of like millions of Muslims who go to Mecca, retrace the steps of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and also do the journey that Ibrahim and Ismail, peace be upon them, did. It's really interesting. So someday as a Muslim, I will do Hajj as well, perform Hajj. I'm going to start in on a meal. You know, a lot of businesses are just preparing for that and stuff. So actually going to be starting officially. And today we filled out, we talked to the dietitian and the person it's a nutritionist who prepares the food actually. So yeah, so they're going to be delivering my food Thursday evening. They do the delivery every day and they cook, they make the food. It's not, like I said, not prepackaged, frozen. So Friday I'll be starting for sure with breakfast. So those will be the vlogs after that point. But for Eid, there's going to be a lot of feasting and a lot of celebrations going on. So I'll try to like vlog what I can. But like with friends and family and stuff, I don't know. I think I'm going to keep that mostly private as I've been doing. Chicken enchilada. Good. Okay. I see you. Not doing a very good job at not focusing on negative, am I? You know what? When it comes to I know in my video I said I'm closing the chapter of the cats. And I am. But I guess I shouldn't put a timeline on how long things are allowed to bother me for. Because maybe I'm just like there's still some things that, you know, I feel like, I don't know. Like, for example, I just wanted to clear up some things I hear circulating a lot from the brain dead zombie people. My first question is, do you ever get tired of being a moron? No? Okay. So, one of the main arguments they have in favor of somebody literally begging to rehome my cat to them, and that being not an actual person who's going to take the cat, and then the person coming in, invading my privacy in my home under false pretenses and stealing my cat, people don't understand that how it would bother me. Okay. One of the arguments is, You gave your cat away, so it's no longer your property, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, I rehomed my cat, not to FFG, and yet still, she came to my house with her brother, who entered my house, and took the cat. So that's deception. That's illegal. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. I mean, that's what I'm focusing on. Doesn't matter if you think, oh, her nails grew too long, blah, 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 because legally, the cats were not taken from me. So no, I'm not a documented animal abuser, because the justice system and animal welfare don't have that written down. Nothing was taken away from me. If they came in the home and saw neglect and abuse, they would have taken the cats. Plain and simple. But that's a dead horse. I'm beating the dead horse. So my focus is on the actual legal issues here. Beyond what I've said, trying to demonstrate ad nauseum in vain that this is theft by deception. What I do to follow up with that, I won't be sharing with the public, obviously. But for people to say there's nothing can be done about somebody literally lying and conning their way into your own private home to take your property, we'll see. And that's all I'm going to say about that. And that's not a rage, that's facts. That's the drama of the day and the update on the diet. Honestly, I should have like addressed this in a live stream, because like when people look up Cheesecake Factory mukbangs, they're gonna be like, what is she talking? Who is this irrelevant person she's talking about? So yeah, but the food is really, really, really delicious. Very delicious. I'm impressed. I am actually very excited though, also, to start these like meal plans. I'm very curious. Huge portion. At first I was like, this looks small. I was craving like Mexican food. And I don't, Taco Bell when I'm craving like real Mexican food doesn't cut it. Yum, 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 yum. Honestly, this Cheesecake Factory is better than the one I've been to. Just in terms of like food freshness and portion. Wow. The last time I got something there, it was like, I remember having like asparagus, and the asparagus was like raw.
And I just want to let you guys know that like the more I do this fasting thing, the easier it's becoming, because I haven't ate in 16 and a half hours and I feel fine. Like I don't even feel hungry like at all. So kind of loving that. And that brings me into the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about, is like calorie counting. So I noticed when I was calorie counting the first couple days, all the food that I'm eating is like so filling, and it's like nutritious, and it's not a bunch of like processed stuff. So I'm finding myself becoming like super full super fast, and like I was forcing myself to like reach my calorie goal, because my calorie goal originally was 2,000 and I haven't even eaten 2,000 calories. So I realized that I'm not going to count calories, because when you stop all the processed food, like all that processed food has like chemicals that literally set your brain on fire. Like it has been proven. It like doesn't understand hunger cues, full cues, etc. So by eating all this like raw veggies especially, and just like good proteins and just whole foods, like obviously I'm not perfect, but eating all these things, it definitely helps with like my hunger cues. It helps with my full cues. My brain isn't like on fire because of all the processed food. So it's like I have been forcing myself to eat when I don't want to like force myself to eat. I want to just like listen to my body. So this is me saying that I am no longer counting calories, because it's just, it doesn't make sense at this time right now at all in any sort of way. I do want to say one more thing before I end this clip. I'm not counting calories, but I am paying attention to them. And Feline even asked me the other night, she was like, what is like the difference? But I think she understands now too. It's like, say I'm having steak. I want to look at the calories and I want to know how many calories are in a serving, because that's a good example of like how easy it is to like eat a ton of calories, because steak is so much like higher in calories versus like chicken or tilapia especially. So it's like paying attention and like counting them are two different things. But yeah, I had to share that I'm still acknowledging what is going into my body and stuff like that, and no way am I going to overdo it, especially because I'm eating so many like whole foods and things that just make me feel better.
I don't think there's anything wrong with bringing attention to someone's lies. You little freak. Beans and rice are so filling. So Friday is the official start of everything, for sure. Because of Eid and, you know. Alright. Now for the pièce de résistance. This is mango key lime. I'm so full, I'll probably have a few bites and put the rest in the fridge. Beauty bite. Oh my god. No way. Wow. Yummy. So I posted a picture that Salah brought me flowers, and negative people are like, they look like gas station roses. Like, where do you want him to buy them? The Plaza? Home Depot? Like, where does it matter where they're bought? I don't know if they were bought at a gas station or not, but if they were, who cares? Let me tell you something, okay? He could pick weeds for me, and because he was thinking of me and did it with love, that's all that matters. It's so shallow. I need to tap out. But I made a good dent. I was hungry. Anyway, thanks for listening to me. I know I said I wouldn't talk about it, but I guess, you know, when you have a pet for 20 years, not knowing what happens to it when it's taken from your home under false pretenses is, you know, when I think about it sometimes, like when I think about it, it distresses me. When I don't think about it, then, you know, I'll go on with my day. But I feel like sometimes saying that you're going to put closure on something, it doesn't always happen that way, you know? Anyway, I said what I had to say, and usually falls on deaf ears because most people who watch this person who's responsible for all this, they don't watch. They watch out of spite. Like, they hate watch. They don't care what this person does. They only care what I do. So it's, you know, but maybe somebody with a brain out there will hear what I have to say. So who knows? Anyways, the only people it really should matter to is, you know, anyone legally involved anyways. So for it to be criminal neglect, you need to willfully neglect your pets. And that didn't take place. So, at all. Because as soon as I saw her nails overgrown, immediately made an appointment with her vet to get it taken care of. And yeah, also assess her health because she does have a lot of health issues. And when a cat is that old and has so many health issues, I don't believe in prolonging suffering. So that's my viewpoint, and I think I have a right to that. Another thing I hate is when people are like, at least she's in a better place now. But how can you say that when you don't know the place that she's in? It makes no sense to me, and these people are just brainless, and this is why I don't want to bother addressing it, you know? Because the people are just dumb, and there's no way you can talk to a brick wall. There's no way. Anyway, that's all I have to say about that for now.
I swear, when you cut apples in super like thin things like this, it feels like so much apple. It's crazy.
Yummy.
You're a very manipulative person.
I have come to terms that my mental illness does make me manipulate in ways